Wolfpack episode 108, Trophic Cascade, drops early Thursday morning on Paramount Plus. Delivery is anticipated to occur between 0000 and 0300 hours Zulu, contingent upon geographical disposition and in accordance with local temporal circumstances within the contiguous expanse of the continental United States.
Did you see Ramsey in the parking garage too?
The title of this week's episode, Trophic Cascade, tells us absolutely nothing about what's coming. A trophic cascade in its simplest form is when the food chain is disrupted. This can be the addition of a new predator into an environment, leading to a decrease of animals at lower levels on the chain, but increasing the availability of flora and fauna that is the food source for those lower animals, meaning that those that survive have an easier time finding dinner and the world gets greener. The closest parallel I can find for Wolfpack is when the cascade goes bottom up. That is, basic food stuff for lower animals is scarce, like after a wildfire. This leads to fewer of those animals in the middle surviving and putting competitive pressure on the predators at the top. Either way the cascade goes, basically the animals in the middle get screwed. If you can read some plot details for this week's episode in that Missagosh, you're smarter than me. But maybe Missagosh is the point. The tease for the season finale is longer, but that doesn't mean it tells us anything at all.
Let him die.
But he's part of the pack.
It's a mess of seemingly random scenes and tantalizing snatches of dialogue.
Everything changes now.
Do you trust me?
No, you asked me to trust you. Can you trust me now?
That exchange there has been said 1,000 times since these two met, but this is the first time it's been spoken out loud. We can say that more of the bodies have been discovered. Other agencies have apparently taken over Kristen's investigation, just as Ranger Briggs feared would happen.
Did you see Ramsey in the parking garage too?
Everett can take care of himself.
But he's part of the pack.
There is no background.
It looks like my guy Danny gets to tattle on Ramsey. That makes me very happy. But then we learn Everett is in trouble and Luna is being cold about it. That is new. I cut out the part where Blake says, "Let him die," because we know she's not talking about Everett there. The only thing I can imagine is this is some choice between protecting Austin or helping Everett in the aftermath of last week's stabbing, and Luna is siding with her crush and denying the pack. Something went down after that stabbing, y'all. We have yet to see it, but it's going to be good. I just know it. Here's a behind-the-scenes image or two that goes a little further than the tease does as far as that scene is concerned. And later we get this red shift image. It appears to be the freezer maybe, and that's definitely the knife, but is that Everett holding it? Again, it just seems random. But in Luna's defense, Everett is in a better position against a mad-to-be-stabbed Baron than would be poor Stabby McStabbers in Austin. But still, Harlan is supposed to be the cold, uncaring one. So this heel turn for Luna is kind of concerning for me.
If you know something, you need to tell me.
I'm really good at knowing when someone's lying.
Can you tell if I'm lying?
And then we get this confrontation between Harlan and Kristen Ramsey. I have zero clue what that's about. Also, do they look like they're in the hospital again? This shot and this shot and this shot where Everett says he's not a danger to himself. Again, it's just a lot of chaos without clarity. I am interested in what appears to be a car accident featuring Baron. Now, I honestly feel like this is a flashback. I mean, we have a blonde ponytail driving. I thought Luna and Ranger Briggs at first, but I'm leaning toward these actually being people we don't know in a memory of some sort, because why is Baron there? Also, why is Baron talking to Cyrus? This does not bode well at all. But this has to be the biggest what, when, and where is this cuddle session taking place? It definitely adds accelerant for the folks who think Kristen is the mommy, but I'm just, what? So this episode is directed by my friend Jeff Davis. He also developed Wolfpack for television and writes a bunch. I really hope this episode is good so it doesn't get awkward when I do this week's review video.
I'm pretty good with it, actually. I always say the same thing at this point. It's up to the gods now. So I did the best I could. I did the best work I could in the amount of time I was given, with all the parameters I was given. So really, it's did we please ourselves when we watched the final product? Yes, we did. There were moments when I was watching in the final color correction and sound mix where I was like, okay, that works. So that makes me happy.
The Wolfpack season finale drops early Thursday morning in the US, Friday in some other countries.